Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris Apocalypse in our High Dominion series. So, in the last episode, I don't know if I commented on this or not, but this is something I totally looked into when we had our new leader elected, and there was a little bit of discussion in the comments about there maybe being a governor that would be free as a leader that I could then dismiss in the, leaders section. And that's actually not the case here, but there is a scientist I can dismiss. We have Jafab here, who is no longer really of any use to us, especially since his only ability, his only trait, is a roamer trait. So I'm going to dismiss him. Yeah, I want to fire that leader. And that way we have room for one more leader and the ability to hire an additional leader for Opakin's Armada. I was looking, and I think some other people were looking in the governor section for there to be an additional leader, but there is, thankfully, an additional scientist instead that we were able to rid ourselves of. So let's have Limathara, who we were looking at last time, be our new leader. And then what else do we have apart from that? Let's have a look. We have enough influence to claim another system. So let's go to this system right here. And we're going to build these mining stations, and then... What are you doing? You're building the research station. You build a starbase there. That's actually going to be a very productive physics research station for us, which is quite nice. I'm excited about that. But we are expanding as rapidly as we can into this area. We're going to lock down, hopefully, the Medoc system, if we can make it happen. And then you actually don't have any orders at the moment, so... Yeah, we're going to wait. Wait, I may be able to... Well, yeah, in like 10 days I can do another starbase. Very good. I really hope they change that soon. That is starting to really annoy me. I'll have the menu pulled up, and because it doesn't autosave right there... I've said it before, I know, I'll sound like a broken record to those of you who watch my Stellaris content regularly, and you hear it, but it's very annoying. You have the menu pulled up so you can click something as soon as the month goes by, and the autosave dialog makes the menu go away. It's a pet peeve, but... Oh, wonderful. So the Natraxi are coming to raid us. Whoop-de-frickin-do. Also, we have these guys on the way to take out these pirates, but the Natraxi are all the way up here, so this is going to be interesting. They're apparently going to come raid us from all the way up there. I don't get it myself, but that's what they say they're going to do. Alright, I also need to add a few more systems over here to my territory, so I'll go ahead and move some construction ships into position. On pause, so that we can keep moving. Okay, good. We should have the Medoc system locked down fairly soon. Whoa, what's going on?
Xeno station engaged.
Oh, it's the pirates. Alright, there we go. Alright, so why aren't you taking out the pirates? There we go. Kill them.
Hostile Xeno fleet engaged.
Much better. We don't appear to be losing any ships either, so... Our ships are doing pretty well in combat at this point, and we're of course researching battleships. Our fleet command limit will go up, and we are slightly... Actually, our naval capacity has just improved a little bit, so we're no longer over on naval capacity. I think we started out the episode over on that, but... Alright, that's been taken care of, and those pirates are gone, thankfully. Why don't you go ahead and build mining stations here, and a research station too, that's fine. And, yeah, go build the starbase in Korak. I think I mentioned Aludra and Siobalia as critical systems to have, especially because it seems like the Galactic Rocket Administration is expanding down this arm a little bit, so we're going to try and keep them out as quickly as we can. Good. Opakin's Armada has already returned home. Okay, so there's more xenophiles in the Sondrithian block. Okay, apparently that button's not working. I'm trying to find where they are, and it's not showing me. But okay.
Construction complete.
There has been an ethics shift there. Go ahead and move here, because we're going to need to put an outpost in that system. Need to add a few more systems to this sector, and probably a few more to this one. Yep. I'll leave Othana there, because if we can eventually get another core world on top of that, that'd be very good. Alright, so are you going to build that starbase? Good, you are. Alright, we have the battleships technology available to us now. Ooh. Mineral processing plant. That's probably the one I need to go for, honestly. Yeah, let's do that. And then anything to improve my naval capacity would probably be a good idea. Thanks very much. Leader capacity, though, is the next most important. Why don't we go ahead and do that so that I can have room for more leaders, given that I've been suffering from that a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit.
Construction complete.
Alright, good. That's done. So why don't you build a starbase in Seleno, and then we'll get Medoc. If
Construction
we can get
complete.
to Evexis, then that'll be amazing. I mean, that's 2 planets up there that we can definitely colonize, and the continental world can be terraformed. Speaking of terraforming, I have more to spend on getting stuff like this done, so... See, this could eventually be a core planet as well. Let's terraform that to an alpine world. Using a ton of my energy to do this, but it's worth it. Holy crap. Especially when these terraforming projects are done.
Construction complete.
We have several going at once. Okay, you're done there. Build a research station, please. And I do want to add that to the Turbic sector. Once we get into endgame text, we will definitely be able to add more core planets en masse. That'll be pretty easy to do. Palpakin's Armada, Galathor's Armada, just making sure that all these upgrades are done.
Construction complete.
Oh, it was Galathor's Armada that we sent to take care of the pirates. We sent them all the way up there. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense.
Hostile Xeno fleet detected.
Oh, so they actually are coming to raid us. So, you dare to raid us? Oh, man. Random references. All right, let's go ahead and do the recycling campaign again. And it looks like we've lost a few influence-related edicts, but I'm going to send Palpakin's Armada to intercept this raiding group. I can actually send Galathor's Armada too, but I'm not convinced they'll arrive at the same time. So this is the first time the Natraxi have actually sent ships to attack us, and they're actually bringing it on. They're actually coming. I'm a little bit amused by this. It'd be cool to see how we do against them. What do we have, by the way? We have 20 corvettes. The escorts are with Palpakin's Armada, which would be cool to see. Purok class destroyer. Actually, there's one thing I want to test out. This seems a little bit unfair, but okay. We were talking about this in the comments, the possibility of increasing the number of escort ships. We can repair them, which is cool, but we can't increase the number in the fleet because they don't belong to us. So somebody suggested that, and I was like, oh, that would be dastardly. If we could do that, that would be so cheap, but I would do it. All right, let's go ahead and upgrade the planetary capital here and upgrade the mining network there. Still improving this planet in a couple of spots. I don't really need food, so I'm okay with this being a mining tile. Riak can just be one of my more productive worlds in that sense.
One of our stations is under attack.
So these guys are attacking over here.
One of our mining stations has been lost.
You think? Yeah, it's very, very helpful. That's a good description of what's happening. Seeing as how I can see everything myself. Appreciate that, game. I'm going to go ahead and send Galathor's Armada as well. I just have to make sure they arrive at roughly the same time. Okay, so we just lost our research deal. We can get it back as soon as we have a little bit more energy. Great Bakari Empire has declared the Themlar Throng their rival. Well, lottie frickin' da. Hang on, I have some more influence I need to spend. Let's go ahead and get a starbase set up in Medoc. Rather important decision to be made there. And then the Eludra system as well. Yep, perfect. That's what I was hoping for. And then you build that mining station, please. Well, Palpakin's Armada is... they're not that close. It's going to take them a while. Actually, Galathor's Armada is closer. Alright, so they have attacked the outpost on Wicklar Prime, and now they're headed elsewhere. Or are they? No, they're bombing. Alright, so it seems like they're trying to leave. Let's see if we can intercept them before they get away. Hang on, which scientist died? Pause, game. Which scientist is this? It's this one. Alright, so we need to assign a new leader here. You need to be good at assisting research, ideally. Hang on. We are researching a particles, statecraft, and industry project. Any particles researchers? No, but we do need to put Campramar in here. And again, we don't have any particles researchers, so there's no point in... I mean, I might be able to recruit one. No, not really. And then I have a materials... No, an industry project down here. Alright, no point recruiting a new one here either. So let's put you in place there. Well, actually, no. Let's keep you there, and we'll put you in place up here. There's not really a better option, but at least that makes this society project arrive a little bit sooner, and we still need to replace this science leader, so let's recruit... I guess you. We're not really doing anomalies anymore, but it is what it is. Assist research, please. Gain some research that way. I don't think we're going to be able to intercept these raiders.
Construction complete.
They came in from a direction... Once we have a third fleet, we'll be able to stop them, but they're getting away now. They're leaving, so... Let's see what's happened on Wicklar. Any ruined buildings? Yeah, we need to repair... Oh, okay, it's already being repaired by the sector that owns it. Very good. Well, that's annoying. We'll have to build up a better station there. We have the starbase cap to do it. So I'll do that as soon as I can. Alright, so the Medoc system has been added. Let's go ahead and add Giagawa, because I think we can get to Avexis. Seems like we're making our way that direction. Aludra has been added as well. Who died? Another scientist helping with research assistance. Ooh, a Spark of Genius researcher. Yes, please. Hang on. I do want gateway travel as soon as possible, so let's recruit the Spark of Genius researcher for that slot. Where are you? Top? Yeah. And then we'll pop the old scientist, Cherryh, into this science ship. And they're assisting research at Riok. Done. We're going to finish expanding a little bit before I start making claims and going too crazy with war. So I want to have my territory locked down, and I want to have some of these terraforming projects completed before long. That's the plan, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, Rolpakin's Armada looks like they've lost their target, so we have to send them back home. But we get more energy income this way, and we can get our research deal back. How are we comparing to these guys lately? Yeah. Their fleet power is pathetic compared to ours.
Complete.
We are going to absolutely annihilate them when the time comes. Again, it's just a matter of getting some more territory locked down for now. And I think my first targets really are going to be the raiders. I want to end these guys before I end anyone else, because they've pissed me off more than anything. All right, sectors missing resources. Good to know. Let's go ahead and extend the deal for Zuragel. And let's check on which sectors are missing resources. Ooh, yeah, you are. Why do you have such an energy deficit in Contham? And also, why do you not have a governor? Where did your governor go? Yeah, spice must flow. Okay, well... I'm just going to go ahead and give them as much energy as I can. Yeah, changing this doesn't really do anything. Hopefully you'll sort yourself out before long. I could go ahead and put you on energy focus in the same way this sector is. That might help. Which sector was that again? That was the Contham sector. It's over here.
Construction complete.
It might be because Wicklar got attacked. Maybe that's it. I've got to re-up these edicts as soon as I have the influence to do it. I'm going to add Evexis and also Bonos to my territory. What? Clandestine slave meetings at night, raise levels of defiance towards superiors, and missing goods can mean only one thing. The slaves on Trappist Prime are radicalizing, spreading dissent and discord among their peers, and fear to the rest of the population. Whatever they're up to can't be good. This calls for action. Alright, so we've got a little bit of unrest here. And we're going to have to go to our edicts and wait for 55 influence to build up. Either that, or cancel... Let's go ahead and stop that move for a second. I do want Evexis. We're going to stop both of those moves. Oh, they've already started building the bonus starbase. Damn. All right, so in that case, let's just go to Trappist. Oh, it's a sector world. Really? Oh, yeah, that's right. Trappist is in the Contham sector. So... we've got to wait a little bit longer for martial law, but not long at all. Done. Also, land clearance is a little bit cheaper now. That's nice to see. That's another thing I need to do for my core planets. We've got a lot of expansion to do.
Construction complete.
But once I've got my borders locked down, I'm going to multitask and we're going to expand at the same time as we're attacking the Grithokian Imperium. Alright, so we've added the Bonos system to our territory. Riok Prime is in need of some upgrades. Several upgrades, in fact. Let's go ahead and queue a bunch of these up. And then Mighton Prime just needs some new buildings. So why don't we do a power plant there, and here we can do... yeah, let's do a military academy. It's a little bit better than having a research building there. Plus, if I need to train troops, it's good to have a couple of different planets where I can do so. Alright, so we've got both of our fleets back... oh wait, no, just one of them back in position. We need to take care of the automated dreadnought soon as well, because these worlds are going to be worth controlling.
We have mastered a new technology.
Okay, good. We now have access to battleships, right? That was the battleships. Oh no, we'd actually already finished that a moment ago, so I've got to design my first battleships, completely spaced on that. But we can get better mineral production as a result. I do want citadels, but I think I want quantum missiles first. Because that's relatively cheap compared to some of the other stuff I've been researching. And let's go into the ship designer and design our very first battleships. So we have this big guy. What do we have for our cruisers? I do like the idea of starting out with just a big old artillery ship with really big weapons. Because it just seems sensible. Let's also check all of my other... hang on. I'm going to auto-upgrade this. We're going to call this the... I like Mongoth. That sounds pretty cool. Ooh, I like Narsul even more. There we go. Alright, so 1, 2, 3... that's that, and then... I think I'm going to have a shield capacitor and maybe auxiliary fire control here. Definitely want an artillery class ship. It's going to stay way back and fire from a distance. Let's have a couple of railguns on the front. Beams in the middle, railgun on the back. Very straightforward ship design there. Oh, look at that thing. It's glorious. Alright, so the Narsil class is born. I'm going to have just that one to start out, I think. Yeah, let's go and delete that. And what are my other classes? Yeah, I've got the hangar as well, but I've already got a hangar class cruiser, I believe. Yeah. So before I go too crazy with battleships having hangars as well, I'll just have this artillery class ship at first. Okay, so it seems that I can upgrade... yeah, see, this is going to change the minerals game somewhat. Ornithoros has some unrest as well. Ooh, when did that start? I'm going to have to address that in a moment. Seriously, when did that start? I'm glad I noticed that. We need 55 influence to do away with that. But let me go down to, very quickly, to Ralpakin's Armada. Fleet Manager. Interesting. So I do want to go ahead and have... I've got 20 corvettes, 10 destroyers, and 10 cruisers. Okay, that's actually the command limit, but we have some more research coming that will allow me to have more. So for now, I'm just going to use that as my fleet design. And I can reinforce the fleet pretty substantially with the minerals I have right now, so let's go ahead and give that order. My naval capacity is not going to like it, but naval capacity is going to continue to go up as I add to my star bases, so I think I can manage. And as a matter of fact, I can probably add a new anchorage somewhere to help with that. Wouldn't be a bad idea to have one in, like... I don't know if I want to have one in a planetary sector. I want an anchorage a little bit farther back, like the Sinistra station is already an anchorage, and we can upgrade that to add more to it. I've got a couple that I can upgrade, actually. And oh yeah, you know what? Let's just do that. I haven't even added the buildings to upgrade the capacity. What's it called? The, I've got them on a few stations. Where are they? Yeah. Haven't added the Naval Logistics Office to my anchorages yet.
Complete.
That'll help. That'll help a lot, actually. Now let's upgrade you to a starhold. Upgrade you to a starhold. Holy crap, yeah. I've been neglecting that. Alright, so now I have enough to take care of the unrest on Kornophoros with some martial law.
Incoming transmission.
What do we have? Energy credits, and you want monthly terraforming gases. I really don't... Nah. Silly Xenos, thinking they could trade with us.
Complete.
That's a negative. Okay, good. So that's been dealt with. Let's do another mining network on Riok Prime. Yep, there goes our naval capacity. Saw that coming. We just need to get more minerals in, and we can upgrade these star fortresses. We'll have citadels soon as well. So we're going to be in a very good, turtled up defensive position, so to speak. Let me check on my construction ships. I'm sure there's something else they could be doing. Actually, there's nothing. Got a few systems to add to my territory. Yeah, let's go ahead and continue with the Unity deal. By the way, we are 3 months away from another policy, which is going to increase our energy output again. The prosperity tree is really helping us out at the moment. And actually, I can add one that'll help with my Unity, which would be a good idea to do at this point. Our starbase cap is slowly going up, so we can add another anchorage still if need be. And I'm kind of tempted to do that. Alright, tradition available. Energy Grid and Energy Nexus now produce 2 Unity. So we could reduce ship upkeep by 10% and get more energy now, or we can get more Unity and get this policy a little bit sooner, maybe. Right now we're making 278 Unity. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, we're up to 312 Unity. That was a good boost. I'm glad I did that. And then next time, we'll actually get a couple of things next time. We'll get the ship upkeep reduction, but also from completely adopting prosperity, consumer goods will be reduced by 20%, and we'll get an ascension perk. Oh, we have a particle expertise now from scientist Cherryh. Really? Well, in that case, you take over for that guy. You take over for this guy. And then we have a science ship without a leader, so hang on. Rathana. There we go.
We have mastered a new technology.
Problem solved. Alright, leader capacity just went up, and they're a little bit cheaper. Oh, cool. We can finally upgrade our civics, which probably needs to go ahead and get done. The Galactic Administration. Let's go ahead and knock that out. We've already done that in Final Federation because our tech is moving a little bit faster in that series. Plus, you know, Stellaris has random tech generation, so you never quite know which one you're going to get next. Do I want to expend to Ciabalia? Is that a good idea? Or would I rather just defend from, like, No, let's do it. Build a starbase. And we'll get a Vexus next. I don't think anyone's going to fight me for a Vexus. We can add Traber as well. Sector's missing resources again. We need a governor for this. Oh yeah, we can now. Let's go ahead and add a governor for this sector. Yeah. Jesslor is our governor, and things are now cheaper there. Tell you what, you go on energy focus, please, because you seem to be struggling with... Yeah, there you go. That's what you should do. Now you're in better shape. Let's reduce your taxes on energy for a bit, so that you can grow that back up. Actually, we can just keep you on normal taxes. Make a little bit more from you that way. Alright, so how are we doing on our stations? Alright, these are almost done upgrading. And as a matter of fact, hang on. Anyone that has an anchorage that doesn't have a logistics office. Yeah, see, this needs to be upgraded. And so does this.
Construction complete.
The Absajamin station needs to be
Construction
upgraded.
complete.
Oh yeah, that's right, we have some edicts that we need to reestablish. Pop growth speed, yup. Education campaign, yup. And the fear campaign we can do as well. There goes all of our energy. Alright, so the Galactic Rakudon administration has declared a rivalry. Is that so? Confirm. Well, we're now rivals with these guys because we've got some border friction with them. Bring it on. That's what I say. Things just got more interesting. And we'll probably be rivals with the Sidron Index before long. But the Rakudon, let's see how we compare to them. They're equivalent. Their fleet power is inferior, however, so I'm not too worried about them attacking me. Yet. Oh, look, they're making claims.
Construction complete.
That's cute. Still building up our own territory before we go too crazy with that. We have some pirates. Actually, they're not our pirates, though. But I probably need to deal with those. So let's send Ralpawkin's Armada to intercept. Actually, I'm just going to send them to hit the station. And if the ships happen to be in the area when they arrive, that'll be the better way to handle it. And we're about 27 minutes into this episode, so I need to stop here at some point. Let's build a starbase there so that that's taken care of. And in a second, we can build this one in Avexis and get that done. Okay. One more, like, 10 more days starting now. There we go. Go. Get that built. Okay, so we are almost done expanding into the territory we can expand into. At the same time, we have started designing battleships. I would say within the next couple of episodes, we're going to make a serious move on these guys and take out the raiders here at long last and control all of this territory. And then at the same time, we can probably wipe out the Krithakan Imperium pretty rapidly. Trade deal offer, monthly terraforming gases if they give us that stuff. You know what? I'm going to do this just to mess with the Krithakan Imperium, but one thing I'm going to start doing in the next episode is making some claims on Krithakan space. Because it's going to be time for us to move into their territory and enslave them to the full extent of our power. It's past time for us to do that, in fact, but, you know, I haven't quite been clear on what's been happening with the next continuum, so now that I am a little bit more confident that the leash is off of us, I'm going to proceed with that plan, which I've been sitting on for a bit. Let's go with the Turbic sector really quickly, because I have to add some systems to it, I believe. And then the Contham sector is over here. We're going to add these two. And again, we will have more to do as far as expansion, and then some terraforming projects should be finishing up in the next episode as well, so that'll be pretty exciting. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Except for these. Things have been nuts for me the past couple of days, but they're coming out every day, usually at 4 p.m. when things are normal. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.